This is my heritage tour because my great-grandfather is buried in Argentina. The reasons for this happening are the pogroms in Odessa, and he knew nothing about farming. Pogrom is a Russian word that means an organized massacre of an ethnic group, in this case the Jews. Between 1903 and 1906, 300 Jews were killed in Odessa. My great-grandfather knew nothing about farming because he was a sofer or scribe of the Torah. Argentine immigration records show my great-grandparents arrived in Argentina in June of 1906. Here is a photo that was taken in Odessa before the family immigrated to Argentina. The youngest daughter is my maternal grandmother. She used to tell me stories how the family hid in a cellar during the pogroms. After my great-grandfather's death, my great-grandmother took her daughters back to Odessa. I found their arrival in the USA in the Ellis Island records. I've been out of the dry cleaning industry since 2007. However, I always look at dry cleaners, even through a tour bus window. This is the site where the Israeli embassy stood. In 1992, a suicide bomber from Hezbollah used a car bomb and blew up the embassy. 29 were killed and 242 were wounded. The bomb blast was so powerful, a priest in a church across the street from the embassy was killed. A memorial plaza was constructed where the embassy once stood. Many individuals and corporations donated for the construction. Visited the Jewish Community Center. In 1994, 2 years after the embassy was blown up, the Jewish Community Center was attacked by a car bomb from Hezbollah. 85 were killed and more than 300 were wounded. This is a list of those who were killed by the bomb attack. Agam is an Israeli sculptor and artist who is known for his contributions to optical and kinetic art. This display is in the plaza of the Jewish Community Center. Our guide told us all about the display of art and the history of the center. She further explained why the security was just incredible when we entered this facility. photos from the Jewish Community Center show early immigrants, Jewish gauchos, and the statement, Argentina, a country of immigrants. While we drove through the city, we viewed these interesting monuments. These plaques represent the 12 tribes of Israel. In the museum, there is a list of the 46 Jewish settlements in Argentina. To the best of my knowledge, only one still exists from 1889, and that is Moisesville. Our next destination is the most important Catholic church in Argentina. This was Pope Francis' church before being elected Pope. Our guide Mirta tells us about the church. The church has a unique memorial to the victims of the Holocaust and also to those who were killed locally by Hezbollah suicide bombers and other terrorist attacks. These soldiers are visiting José de San Martin's mausoleum. He was the hero of Latin America independence from Spain. While driving back to the dock where our ship is, we can reflect upon the wonderful tour that Mirta Weitzman provided for all of us.